Okay, there's finally a new patch, and it's quite a relevant one. There's lots of good changes. So first one is the extended range Vulcan card no longer increased attack. And this was really toxic card. The whole meta basically revolved around this card. Whenever you saw it, you had to pick it and change to mass Vulcans. It was kind of stupid. Now, I don't know if it's that pickable anymore, because the HP on the Vulcan is really relevant against like marksmen and stormcallers, and the range isn't that good. The damage is what the Vulcan needs, so they could have maybe reduced its cost at the same time, but it's very good that this toxic card is basically gone now. And then finally, the melting point HP is decreased to 31k. And I think the whole community has been saying this for like the past 3 months. I don't know how they are so slow at this, but I'm glad they finally did it. Like, if you watch my previous patch reviews from like a month ago, I'm talking about this HP decrease a lot. That like 30k is a good number for the melting point. Then this seems so crazy to me. The Mustang missile interception efficiency is increased by 40%. Like, before, the missile interceptor wasn't that good, but there was many moments in a long game where you could do like 3 Mustangs, level 1 Mustangs with missile interceptor on the last round. And it was pretty powerful, because the Mustangs act as chaff themselves, and if they can interrupt the fire stormcallers and the enemy is relying on it, then what it does, it like removes their chaff clear and adds more chaff, so it was like really good in some situations. And now I feel like it's like a must pick, right? But I don't like the direction that the Mustang is heading to be a missile interceptor bot. But this number seems so crazy to me. Like, even like 20% increase would have been very relevant, but 40%? That's crazy. And the Tarantula is quite a tanky unit, and the HP have been decreased by 5%. It's a good change. Like, the Tarantula is pretty toxic starting unit, because some starting packs cannot handle it. So it creates a lot of like polarity between the starting packs. It's like very hard win or hard lose for some starting packs. And they are changing the HP as well. The Marksman Mustang was a pretty bad one, like really bad one. So they are buffing the HP by 200, and the Crawler Tarantula is the best starting pack you can get. And they are nerfing the HP pool by 300. So very good changes. I think they should have also adjusted the Sledgehammer starts HP, because, for example, supply spec Sledgehammer Crawler is very low HP, and the Sledgehammers have been quite underwhelming when the Tarantula was introduced. And now skills. So this is the cards only. So Sticky Oil Bomb can't appear multiple times in the game, and same for Incendiary Bomb. So I guess once you pick it, you don't see it anymore. Or maybe if you don't pick it, you don't see anymore. I think if you pick it, you don't see it anymore. I think that's how it works. Not 100% sure though. And I would have liked that they would have removed the Sticky Oil Bomb from the game. That would have been the correct choice, but I think this is a pretty good one as well. And then they are changing the attack enhancement from the tower. The first one is from the bonus is increased from 10 to 12, and the second one is increased from 20 to 24. I wonder if this affects some breakpoints. Comment down below if you know. I can't think of anything. But I don't think the attack enhancement is like usually pretty bad one to upgrade from the tower. The defense one is pretty strong even early on, but I feel like if I take the attack enhancement, it's like round 6 or something. But the defense one, I sometimes take it like round 2 or 3 even. And then they are nerfing the Rhino and Raid cards from the unit drops. That's great. And then they are nerfing the large quantity melting point cards. That's great as well. But I think they should like overall just decrease the supply amount of the unit drops. Well, my real opinion is that they should remove the unit drop altogether. I don't think they are any good for this game at all. But the less the unit drops, the better, I guess. And bug fixes several issues that could cause data errors. That's good. I get the data errors a lot. So to recap, this patch is really good for fixing the standard versus standard matchup. Like many of the games revolved around getting melting points and 4 stormcallers that made incendiary bomb. So now you can counter the incendiary bomb with the Mustang missile interceptor, and you cannot like brainlessly slam the melting point because it doesn't tank the enemy units anymore. So it has more of a sniper role, which I think it makes more sense for the unit anyway. But I think the Vulcan is gonna be a big problem this game, even with the extended range Vulcan card removed. I've been doing a lot of like mass Vulcans with 4 technologies, spawning marksman from the shooting squad, then taking EMP to the marksman, and it's really strong against any kind of like melting point boards, fire boards, whatever. So I think the new meta will be something like mass Vulcans or Vulcan Phoenix or something like that in standard versus standard. In like aggressive play, I don't think any of this change that much. You don't see many stormcallers there, you don't see many. Well, you see melting points, but they are not there to tank, they are like a response to killing enemy big stuff. So we shall see. A very good patch overall. I'm quite satisfied with this one. All the changes are like good in the right direction. Now they clearly know what they are doing, so that's a good thing. And then let's go to the testing grounds, see how the new missile interceptor works. So, will it intercept a missile now? It actually did, that's crazy. It's so good. Then let's try like a normal fire setup and see how much fire will be on the ground, if any. Oh my god, they're actually intercepting everything. I think this tech will be like pretty broken right now. This will definitely change how the game will be played. It's like crazy. Holy moly. The storms, you cannot rely on them. Yeah, that's it. Good patch. Thanks for watching. And please equip the missile interceptor on the Mustangs. It's crazy. See you next time.